Alright. I seem to be audible. It's two things. Hi. We're getting hi. It is me.
Right.
If you do not know who I am, my name is Alden. You can call me Mr. Alden. You can search me. It's got a little underscore. That's a thing. So, I'm here to make some music. I'm here to do some music on behalf of Vadelt. Which is a lovely little collection of musicians who do some. I'm here to do some very music inspiring on behalf of Vadelt. I guess we'll start off with like a little introduction while we wait for people to get on the stream, and so that I can calm my face. Okay. I'm probably like the fresh meat of the musician bunch. I wouldn't say that I know what I'm doing, but I have been asked to put myself in this position, and I thought it was a good endeavor to kind of get myself out there. Vadelt is this endeavor, this entity that kind of showed me that local music can be really cool. To be very frank, I never was a fan. And when I heard them, it was like my mind was blown, and I wanted to touch everybody's faces. They were so cool. So I feel a little frightened that I'm being that I'm representing them tonight. If you want like an actual feeling experience, you can check them out in the shows that are coming tomorrow. Tomorrow night is like super cool, crazy goodness, which is going to happen. Anyway, this whole thing is happening. This stream. You know what? I'll do that. This is new to me. Not just the streaming thing, but I've never really shared my music with anybody, let alone play it live or talk about the songs. I've tried to get myself out there here and there. There are some people who have heard one or two things, but no one has heard most of these probably. So this is tricky, but I would like to invite you. We're gonna wait for the last little bit. I've been babbling enough. Wait for the last little bit for people to come in. We're gonna start off with like a nice little a nice slow song. Yes? Okay. We're gonna start off with a nice and slow. And the song is called Red. I'm not going to explain this one. I'll explain the others though. Thank you for coming.
New kid, new town, unusual people, unusual sounds, fluttered by great calendar pages. A new kid tries to escape all delusion,
Your voice said words in a way that didn't make sense. Ears listened closely, but heart found it far too complex. Here coming round a picturesque face, bleeding red into the veins of my veins. More awkward glances, small talks and chats on the grass. More color flooding, stains clear pains, emotions of glass. You said you've been hurt before, wouldn't let yourself care anymore again. I accepted that wounds would come, don't let the passion run. You didn't like that either. You bloom wild, endangered, all on your own. Here coming round a picturesque face, bleeding red into the veins of my veins. Two heads on one night, lay side by side, bodies apart. I've considered the thought, would you still say no? You haven't actually asked. Quiet creeps in, close your eyes, ready for sleep, swallow anxiety. Turn to face your turned away body. Thank you. I guess by now everyone who was planning to come is probably here. Welcome to the thing. I'm gonna now take this opportunity right here to everyone who... It's very intimidating to look into this ball glass that doesn't have a returning expression. So Varald has been doing these shows for the entire of May. These are the Mayday sessions. Welcome. If this is the first time you are attending one of these, I'm sorry, but there are really cool ones coming up. The reason we are doing this is an initiative, I suppose, a fundraiser. There is a lovely little code on the screen there somewhere. Wow. That can take you to a sponsoring page. 20% of all the donations made go to charities, and the other 80% gets split amongst all the musicians and organizers of the event involved. Because most musicians, you know, who do their thing can't do their thing because we're lockdowning instead. So please consider donating, help the charities, help some musicians. And you guys fun music. Welcome. If anything's not clear, sorry, I know I'm talking a lot. I'm very nervous and not thinking about like a whole list of things that I was going to talk about, and then I just no, it's all scrambled. For any clarification, I should probably silence my phone, but I don't know where it is right now. So I'm just not going to do that. Yeah, so it's like a very small little setup. And if it seems like I'm moving my arms around, I've got like a keyboard thingy, and then I've got an actual keyboard thingy. We got some guitar that I'm gonna pull up just now. It's just trying to have like a little bit of variety. Also, you may notice I'm singing a lot with myself. It's how I wanted it to sound. I don't think musicians are allowed to do that, but I feel like harmonies are important, man. It's part of the song. I'm gonna start making excuses. Let's actually do music. Music time. All right. So this next song was while I was messing around during preparing for the set, I accidentally kind of came up with the beginnings of this, and instead of practicing, I just started doing this thing. So it's like it's super fresh, by which I mean I don't mean funky. I mean it's new. Forgive me. It's very simple. But this song is called Strawberry Glass, and it's about. Most of these songs are about me. Like one of them are not, but most of them are about experiences I've had with myself or with other people. This one largely just situations I happen to find myself in. I'll probably open up more as the set list goes on. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. You can hear that, right? Nope. Ha! Nerves. Help me. All right.
Oh dear, please help me. Where did your face go? You've lied your way through living to yourself, though. And now you're gone on the seashore, away from the fears and the people you've missed. You're infected bliss, you're alone, but healing, I guess I don't really know. But I trust you'll be okay.
I'm sorry. Lady, listen, if I could have it any other way, I would do it, carry on, hanging on to memories of when everything was cozy, snuggling to hunter times will hold me. Lady, listen, everything is changing, slowly separations making memories age. Stay where they stay instead of bubbling up, stay there.
Guess I'm glad I got to know you. Hope everything's okay too.
I'm very nervous right now.
But at least I got to know you, oh dear. Hope everything is okay too. And now you're gone on the seashore, away from the fears and the people you've missed. You're infected bliss, you're alone, but healing, I guess I don't really know. But I trust you'll be okay.
Lady, listen, I can only wish you the best. Put the past to rest like Laura.
Take a sip of coffee, fondly reminisce like Dougie of the old days. Driving to evil has never. Lady, listen, you left so many things behind, boiling inside me that I'm still trying to find. But I'm thankful for the times you gave me and hope that we can be friends someday, maybe. Glad at least I got to know you. Hope everything's okay so far. Glad at least I got to know you, oh dear. Hope one day we can cheers with a strawberry glass. Now you're gone on the seashore, away from the fears and the people you've missed. You're infected bliss, you're alone, but healing I guess I don't really know. But I trust you'll be okay. Glad at least I got to know you. Away from the fears and hope everything's okay so far. Infected bliss, you're glad at least I got to know you, oh dear. Hope one day we can cheers with a strawberry glass. I trust you'll be okay.
I'm sorry. I practiced this so many times. Man, everyone like, oh man. And just now, just because there's this thing staring at me in my personal space, now I'm completely afraid. Okay, I'm not gonna hop on too much. The next song is called Alcove. And this one is going to use a little bit of guitar. So I'm just going to guerrilla this very suddenly. I want and should and will extend a big old thank you to Louis. Shout out. My guitar strings snapped as soon as lockdown happened. And I couldn't get my hands on some more. And when the whole thingy was lifted, I put an order through, and the strings never came. They were supposed to. And I panicked. But now I have a guitar, which was lent to me very, very last minute. So, and you can't even see this on this. I'm sorry. I tried to. This place is so small. Anyway, the song is called Alcove. It's about, and probably a trend you'll find, but it's about finding yourself in a position where you feel safe, even though you may not be necessarily. Righty, righto. Sorry about that. The whole setup is very wonky. I'm learning. Please immerse yourself in the wonderful ambiences of a university campus. And then forget all of that, because it has nothing to do with the song.
Where the summer songs are cold and the dirty breeze that shivers boldly. Encompassing me is creating every soul. one night and sleep through it again. But several colors haunt me inside my mind, where blurry faces tread and all the tears start again. To come to fruition, and hold your breath as your feet dig deep for something sweet in hopes of release. Find only a cold hard shell, your toes slide across the surface and retreat into the treasure trove of your alcove. Is that laughter?
I'm realizing now I could have like put in my own applause. Next time? Next time. Yeah, okay. Okay, so next song. This is kind of the first thing I tried to make. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you are still happening to listen to this, I have a surprise. Well done. You win a special something after this stream at 10 o'clock, hopefully. I'm not actually keeping track of time. But after the stream, I will be premiering a music video that I made. If you want some like visual goodness, so you can go and watch that. You should go and watch that. That I filmed during lockdown, and that was a whole fun experience. Yeah, if you want some visual stimulus, then please consider doing that. I think it's kind of going to be a fun time, a little watch party, and we can do it together. Anyway, this is my next song is called 2 Minutes in the Clouds. Also pursuing the idea of safe spaces, places that you seek. It's pretty much the same as the song I just sang. I don't know why I'm explaining it. I'm just going to go into it. There we go.
Sleep into comfort, the arms of your mother, which strangled you in desperation. Savor each breath that escapes from your lungs, each will never grant a new creation. Sleeping to comfort the arms of your mother, we struggle to in desperation. Cycle each breath that escapes from your lungs, each new life reveals the new creation.
While you're bright like you the great judge, you might dearly be in love. Sing your old tunes, notes with stab wounds, lesions from moments that have gone. Out with the old and with the ancient, cycle through the ages, that ours to life's payment. It's over, you can't save it. The ancient, cycle through the ages, that ours to life's payment. It's over, you can't save it.
Hearty head throb, banshee tongue likely twisted, limbs are touch and taste I see.
I'm bleeding, bright heating. We're breeding fairy mounds, tumulus in the clouds. Drive back knife and give and take hand, both prints pressed in white sand. Promise to pray for healing from yesterday. No ocean to shift our way. With the old and with the ancient, cycle through the ages, that ours to life's payment. It's over, you can't save it. With the ancient, cycle through the ages, that ours to life's payment. It's over, you can't save it. Both prints pressed in white sand. Promise to pray for healing from yesterday. No ocean to shift our way. With the old and with the ancient, cycle through the ages, that ours to life's payment. It's over, you can't save it.
Likely twisted, limbs are touch and taste I see. Wow.
I'm bleeding, bright healing.
Wow.
We're breeding fairy moons.
Head throb, banshee tongue likely twisted, limbs are touch and taste I see. Wow.
I'm bleeding, bright healing.
Wow.
We're breeding fairy moons.
Sorry about the camera thing. I was not supposed to do that. I don't know why I did that. I just hope it doesn't do that again. Let's just move on through the next song. Next song is called Castle in the Top Pit. Ready for things? Okie dokie. I like things. We all love things. Oh my goodness. That's not what I wanted to do.
Another moment is fleeting, no more than the last. All this is looking familiar. There's something reflective this way past 4 eyes, 2 mouths that sing into each other's throats, a gurgling unkind that rots each other's host. Be mindful, you've been here before with her beneath the bubbling floor. The pattern recites the poem, running again into the dream we wish we had, but is now dead. Life sign circles always leave me safe, and keeps me floating in the castle in the top here. Repetition is not the crux, but the medium from which the guilty absolve it. It's never your fault. Step with me in the top pit, I bet you will love it. It smells of pheromones drowned in the soul. Be mindful, you've been here before with him, immersed in blind loving awe. The pattern recites the second stanza of life, but yet the same rhyme rings again to a dream that is dead. Life sign circles always leave me safe, and keeps me floating in the castle in the top here. Fantasy, a grand cathedral built for me, but despite all towers and expectations, the royalty sleeps in desperate chambers and grasping onto ideals of noble intent, which defy the person who I am. Still I sink deeper, drag me in with her. Still I sink deeper, drag me in with her. And keeps me floating in the castle in the top here. Some circles always leave me safe, and keeps me floating in the castle in the top here. Life sign circles always leave me safe, and keeps me floating in the castle in the top here. Still I sink deeper, drag me in with her. Still I sink deeper, drag me in with her.
Once again, thank you for being here. And thank you for listening. Hopefully it's at least worth listening to and not assault on the ear holes. This next song is cool. This is called The Faceless. I wrote this song for my honors film last year, exploring the state of being of the character. But the funnest part of this song is that it was in collaboration with Jaco van der Merwe, the guy running Wereld, and who put me in this position. He did give me a choice. I'm not... Anyway, he is, as you might have noticed, not here at this moment. So I will be performing this song in his memory, and I will be attempting his parts as I remembered you. Cool. By which I mean like a badly impersonated British man. coming.
Dear faceless friend, you found your dead. So dear, listen close, you breathe for them. 'Cause a nervous mind running rapid, you're a soft smile away from the judgment of the moderate ones. To dictate the rules, you're a ladybug. Hold their tongue. Too conscious for your own love, and you're a lost child. Away from the something that you wish that you had. Iron identity clad, you're a ladybug. Hold.
I'm doing backyard experiments with cigarettes and language. The anguish of dead ends and idols that vanish. Through faces of friends that relate to the panic. To a backtrack of a beautiful girl rhyming in Spanish. I lavish the quiet reminders of death. The silent denials kept under my breath that hold back the ruthless and ritual rapist. Embracing its victims primarily because they're faceless.
I nailed it, right?
So, dear fragmented friend, you've lost your pieces to lives that demand living in ways that you can't reason. Because you're fragile, place that you stand at attention. You're a dog now restrained from showing affection from the feelings you have. Suffer on their behalf. You're a ladybug. Hold.
I'm faced with the same shapeless choices as you, man. The makeshift criteria distinguishing the true fans from the counterfeit groupies that synchronize like clones but die alone like the lost note with no music in their bones. I'm building a home for the liar in you, son. I stop counting deceptions if you could see through one light. Filmmakers exploiting with vague metaphors, the evidence dissolving through cracks in the floorboards. Resembling your mind with its haphazard pattern, emphatically screaming for your heart to scatter. Ridiculous notions of hope in the dark night, fixing antenna, crack, 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 open the starlight. Ridiculous notions, fixing ridiculous notions of hope in the dark night and fixing antenna, crack, 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 open the starlight. How? You, okay, yeah, so, man, you've got some lungs, dude. I don't know how you do that. But I had to try. I had to try. Cool. We're gonna turn it down now. We're gonna turn it down just a little bit. I figured, like, it feels kind of weird, and like watching some of the other battle play as well. By the way, you guys were really sick. I'm Eldon, by the way. You haven't met me, but I'm a big fan. It feels weird to, like, especially in this kind of situation where you can't see what I'm doing. I figured I should at least do something guitar-y. It's just yeah. So I picked this particular song. Okay. So for those of you who didn't know that I make music, which is a lot of you, you also perhaps didn't know that aside from that, I'm also in a band called Southern Discomfort, which you can hear nowhere right now. But it's real, I swear. Very different to the stuff you're hearing now. It's like acoustic folk meets industrial noise, and it's really cool. But I'm going to perform the acoustic part of one of our first songs called Something Foreign, which is also my baby. Anyway, here we go. This is a very, like, shoddy setup. I hope this works. I don't need this. I can't actually hear myself. I'm just looking at audio waves. Anyway, here we go.
Something foreign this way comes.
Wow, I'm so nervous. Okay, let me try one more time. I'm really nervous. I'm just and only I just got the guitar now, so there hasn't been much practice. I'm sorry. This is just like graduation all over again.
Something foreign this way comes. A meek mere antidote of flesh, blood, and tongue. You whisper away slight echoes of where you lay. A constant, ever missing, but constantly I wish you'd go away. Soft skin tempting, haven seeking, heaving luster, fervor seeping. Curl into your childhood and sway back and forth from end to end again. Smother the baby, suffocate, relive the ache from end to end again. Something foreign this way comes. It's the husk with heart heavy lungs. Fill void with your breath, with words, blood circulation. Feel completion, slit the wrist in absolution. Twitchy, hyperventilating. Flee from feeling and the making. Curl into your childhood and sway back and forth from end to end again. Smother the baby, suffocate, relive the ache from end to end again.
Cool. Thank you for your silent applause, which I can hear through. I'm gonna shut up now. That was like the calm section of the set. I've got 3 songs left. Thank you so much for listening. The next 3 are gonna be kind of more on the rough side. Well, this is more like bumpy. This is a bumpy side. Okay, cool. If you are still here, just please consider donating to the vital cause. Yes, make the Mayday sessions. If one person donates, I will consider my nonsense a success. So, it's nice to have something be a thing. Anyway, we're gonna kick off Act 3 of the set with a song I call Second Circle, which is about the concept of when you enter one system to escape another in the pursuit of freedom. And you find that most things are just like a systematic loop in which you have the habit of getting stuck. I'm gonna stop doing this. I don't have the mind to explain myself. This is Second Circle, coming up next. Do you like this? Brrr. I'm sorry. Here we go. I get like this when I'm nervous. A spiraling wave of daisy chains, a thread connected to no other names. A loyal one, you weren't a detriment. The blood that pumps for feelings that you want again. But every day will be the same, don't you worry. It's a utopia here, we're all happy. Just keep mingling with the knots you've tied, and the rest will turn to lights. Still every day will be the same, don't you fret now. We'll take care of the frightening and loud. Erase the hurt to avoid the hurdle, and you'll be safe in our second circle. Take my life and my life to your will. Take my face, bow down and hold still. Don't let change, all we were exchange. Cut out the error, let all of you. Warm arms go round the waist to welcome home. While the living walk along in Wilshire Road. Nothing more to reach the highest peak into the blue, so never mind, the black beyond is beneath you. But every day will be the same, don't you worry. It's a utopia here, we're all happy. Just keep mingling with the knots you've tied, and the rest will turn to lies. Till every day will be the same, everything's fine. No more nerves to unravel and unbind. Kindle every day the end of daffodil, because you'll be safe in our second circle. Spiraling away, daisy chains, a thread connected to no other names. Still every day will be the same, don't you fret now. We'll take care of the frightening and loud. Erase the hurt to avoid the hurdle, and you'll be safe in our second circle. Every day will be the same, everything's fine. No more nerves to unravel and unbind. Kindle every daisy and the daffodil, cause you'll be safe in our second circle. This next song is called Senuna. The one song not about me, but about the concept of psychosis, to be brief.
They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. He's here. He's here. He's here.
In the dark veins of your night, scolded by the children upstairs. Symbols like seers, colors bright, Luminous, they'll find your one only comfort to your ears. Send on a heart of sin, bred by your nest of kin. March through melting walls and fires, burning puzzled illusions. Send on a warrior, wanderer of voices, or a lost lover. Traveler with your companion's line, looking for a lover still lost. Hold your head high, you are a queen. Radiant shine through the wisps that deny you your time. That deny you your time. Send on a heart of sin, bred by your next of kin. March through melting walls and fires, burning puzzled illusions. Said Nuna warrior, wanderer of voices, or lost lover. Come back to me, come hell or high water, master the deep. Shadows of princely dead do not breathe. It's running out to the end that you see, for succor and saving. Come back to me, come hell or high water, master the deep. Shadows of princely dead do not breathe. It's running out to the end that you see, for succor and saving.
Alright, this is the last song of the set, called Tongue Drop. It's also the most recent song I've fully made and literally just released, and that is getting a music video right after this set. It will be live on YouTube. Just go to wow, how would you search it? If I will attempt to paste the link somewhere. Is it Mr_Alden, or just search Alden van Heerden in the YouTube. Yandra, if you are watching this, can you just like type the things in the comments so that people know how to find it? So it's just music video. Okay, anyway, irrelevant. Thank you for listening. Here is the last song.
Medicine, you are the pain that I run to. Oxygen, you are the tube that I breathe through. Sing, sleep, lullaby. Ocean tuck me into your bed, blankets and coral nightstand.
Dappled lights on surface dancing. My sky is a liquid coffin. Bubbled laughter from my insides. This is the shore where our love died.
Footprints that you left over from dancing on the foam. Radiant void to the lost one looking for home. I made an alcove, safe space to keep you alive. But in the end you weren't the one that died. 120 days of living underwater. It's poisonous to be awake, its healing was a false turn. Now my lungs are filled with all the sea glass that we left behind. Each one cutting up my skin but never smoothing the inside. 120 days of living underwater. Feels poisonous to be awake, its healing was a false turn. Now my lungs are filled with all the sea glass that we left behind. Each one cutting up my skin but never smoothing the inside. What would an ocean be without a monster looking in the darker bits of your taste buds? What would an ocean be without a monster looking in the darker, looking in the dark?
Dappled lights on surface dancing. My sky is a liquid coffin. Bubbled laughter from my insides. This is the shore where our love died.
Once upon a time you were the water I thrived in. A baby safe in haven, happy womb to respite in. From safety came escape, a habit no one should tease. So I left with this dusk, the water turning the Black Sea. Same as the very place that you told me you loved me. Skipping away, lost in thought to entice me. Now the surface is your home and the sea for my Hades. This is the shore where our love died. What would an ocean be without a monster looking in the darker bits of your taste buds? What would an ocean be without a monster looking in the darker, looking in the dark?
Water needs my husk. Companion water fade at dusk. Water needs my husk. Flood in and make my lungs their own ocean.
What would an ocean be without a monster looking in the darker bits of your taste buds? What would an ocean be without a monster looking in the darker, looking in the dark? What would an ocean be without a monster looking in the darker bits of your taste buds? What would an ocean be without a monster looking in the darker, looking in the dark?
Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. Thank you for bearing with all of my nonsense. Please do not forget to donate or consider, you don't have to do it, but consider donating to the cause. Help out a lot of musicians. Help out a couple of charities, including the Solidarity Fund. And if you want like an after party for 3 minutes, go check out The Thing, which is probably the comments there. I'm not looking because I'm afraid to socialize with you guys. I'm just going to stick to the... Cool. Bye.